Okay. It's recording now, but only got, looks like a few seconds left. Huh. Anyway, I was bench pressing, and okay, I realized when you bench press, okay, you get blood pressure, it goes to your brain, so it makes you dizzy, right? So the doctor told me, yeah, when you bench press in twice your weight, or at 1/4, like a half of your weight or something like that, any kind of pressure goes to the brain, you know. And I started thinking, I said, well, he's right, you know. I started looking it up, and then so maybe that's what causes contribute to dizzy spells too. Maybe it's a possibility, you know. And because my blood pressure was high, guys, and if you do the heavy lifting along with that, it's gonna blow right up. And I was talking to a guy in there in the weight room. He goes, yeah. I know a friend one time, he lifted some weights, regular weights, and he got an aneurysm. And I said, what do you mean you got an aneurysm? Got an aneurysm in the brain. And I go, that's interesting. I said, what happened? He said it popped. The aneurysm popped. I said, oh, that's nice to know. I mean, it's not nice to know, but, you know, in that way I just said, oh, God, it's terrible, you know. And he goes, yeah, this happened, you know. And I said, that's terrible. Just don't sound right, you know. And he goes, yeah, so be careful, Stephen. So I said, from now on, I think I will too. You know? But anyway, from then on, it was a little bit easier than it was before, you know. But that one guy was taking the steroids, he got mad, and he couldn't do the 500. He was some truck driver guy. He was mad. I don't know what his problem was, but he was trying to get the 550 pounds up, and he couldn't do it. So, I mean, if you can't do it, I mean, he was just trying to out-compete with me. That's what he's trying to do with drugs. You know, didn't work. So, but that was back then, a long time ago. It's stupid to even try that. I mean, here I am stupid talking about it. I'm doing them. I had practice, so a lot of practice with it. That's why I knew I could do my limit. I know what I could do because I had spotters. I have a spotter when I do it, and I have like 2 spotters to make sure I could do it. You know, I don't have any trouble with nothing like that. No, nothing to or neck or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Cindy's asleep now, and she's resting up a little bit of rest. She wasn't feeling too good today, so gotta give her a little bit of a break, you know. Or have her blood pressure checked again pretty shortly. So I hope it comes back up. Well, it did come back up a few days ago. Will grant you, she was eating a little bit more, like I told you guys. Remember that when I told you guys she's maybe diet, possibly it could be. Okay, when she was eating more of the foods I told her to eat, her blood pressure went a little bit over 100 and something but the bottom number still is a little bit low though, guys. So the mystery on there's still mystery to it, because it was like 110, I would say, over 60 something, 62 something like that. That bottom number didn't like too much the way it sounded, but so I still got to watch her, and she's got to watch me, of course, take care of me. So dogs take care of us too, and the cat, of course, she massages my stomach every night. So cute. I was putting out some cat video. I mean, not cat videos, but some bird videos earlier. Thinking of cats. Dogs and cats and stuff like that. And what they can do is really cool and stuff. So, yeah, anybody else, what you should do is go for your goals. If you like weightlifting, go into it, you know. That's a good event, you know, or karate or swimming's a good activity. That's muscles that you never worked in your whole life. I mean, there's muscles that you never worked in your whole life in swimming by itself. You know, because once you get in the swimming pool and stuff. I hope this thing's recording, because I had to push this. It looks like it changes around a little bit. It's weird. Yeah, it says stop recording at the bottom, but then it says cancel left. That's weird. Different than before, and it looks a little more different. Okay, I want to talk a little about medical now. Okay. I think I was talking about, okay, yeah, blood pressure, I was talking about that. Okay. I was talking about nerves. Yeah, nerves. Okay. Okay. Nerve receptors. Okay. Motor nerves. That's what I was talking about. Motor nerves. Okay. Like I said, a neurologist did a test on me. Okay. My motor nerves, functional nerves, and all this stuff like that. The hand, push, pressure. Motor nerves up here. Motor nerves move, your feet go back and forth. This one black. Okay, that the screen went black. Okay, pushing your feet back and forth. So they came up with a conclusion with point average. This was 2002, I think it was. First time I was diagnosed. She forgot her records because she had to do it again. And they found out she tried to give me this shit called trileptal. Yeah, trileptal. I told you I think about that before. 300 milligrams, and then you work your way something like, I don't know how you work your way up or something like that. And trileptal, it's it's not like I have seizures, but it's for that too. For pain, trigger, like nerve pain, because what happens when you have this neuropathy. Okay, neuroneuropathy is what I like to call it. It's because diabetic peripheral neuropathy, because peripheral vision, because diabetes goes with that here. Goes with a lot of things. I'm not diabetic though, but Cindy's diabetic, you see. She's got that to worry about. And RA, rheumatoid arthritis, I think it's some kind of arthritis, rheumatism. And not only that, she has fibromyalgia. I told you that once before. Many times before, actually, not just one time. She's L1 through 5, spinal stenosis, a canal, a narrowing of the canal. Okay, that's when your nerves go in and out through the holes of the canal that switches. Well, it's not switches, but holes and stuff like that. And then you got your sponge, everything, there's a lot of things in the spine. C4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 L's. And T's and stuff like that. It's not the T's, nothing wrong with the T's. It's something wrong with the angle a little bit, 9 degrees. But there's something else that's deterioration. They call it degenerative disc disease itself. But she finally got something this last week. She got something good for this last week. It's called a back brace. She don't wear it all the time. She wears it when she needs to go out into walking around, like at the Walmart. And it helps. It helps a little bit of the pain, a little bit. And all that matters is it helps. Okay, that's all that matters. That's what I believe in anyway. So that's all that matters, right, guys? I mean, what can you do? If your back is hurting, then you have to use the next consecutive medication, and then also the back brace. But I'm not using the back brace, but she does, because she's got more damage done. There's more, different stuff wrong or whatever. We both have anxiety, panic disorder. Okay, I seem fine off and on right now, but with medication, and stuff like that. I'm not no maniac or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but sometimes I'm not getting any younger, of course. I'm going to do that Charlie Sheen pretty soon. Going there and asking me, hey, doctor. I had to start right, I'm just kidding. But no, nothing like that. I tell my doctor the honest truth and everything, and I've not done nothing like that. I'm just telling the facts the way it is, I like making videos and just like, talking about, things that's going on and stuff like that, But hope, better news, God willing, hopefully will come across us. I hope to God I don't make any bloopers in here, any, mess ups or whatever, but I'm doing the best I can to keep my speech and, my concentration on you guys and everything to where I won't screw up on this, repeat myself or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I think I might have to repeat myself this time because I don't know if the video got it or not. The weather has been strange everywhere, like I told you, and I don't know, it's weird. It's cooler today and everything, and yeah, and like I said, it's really weird. I can't complain because June's almost over and July's here, and that'd be hot though. July's gonna be hot. I can see it coming already. Next 3 days, 2 or 3 days, guys. So you got to work on and make sure your fans, and not just your fans, but your coolers are up and everything working. So But anyway, guys, I'm gonna think about this one comes out good. This video, I'm thinking about doing it. We lost a friend not too long ago. We're also losing another friend to some complications. She's been going in and out of something to do with cancer or something like that. Plus another person across the street over here, but across the way over here. But she smokes, to keep her nauseation down and stuff, marijuana. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close with this statement and closing statements right now, and for the record anyway, and see how she rolls, and then we'll go on from there, guys. Y'all have a good one, and God bless. Good to see you all again. Thank you. Okay, it's recording now, but only looks like a few seconds left. Huh. Anyway, I was bench pressing and something like that. Any kind of pressure goes to the brain, And I started thinking, I said, well, he's right, I started looking it up, and so maybe that's what causes contribute to dizzy spells too. Maybe. Okay, I realized when you bench press, okay, you get blood pressure, it goes to your brain, so it makes you dizzy, right? So the doctor told me, yeah, when you bench pressing twice your weight, or at 1/4, like a half of your weight, he goes, yeah, I know a friend one time, he lifted some weights, regular weights, and he got an aneurysm. And I said, what do you mean you got an aneurysm? Got an aneurysm in the brain. And I go, that's interesting. I said, what happened? It's a possibility, and because my blood pressure was high, guys. And if you do the heavy lifting along with that, it's going to blow right up. And I was talking to a guy in there in the weight room,